Okay, so I am live, guys. I hope you can all hear me, see me, all that good stuff. Hopefully. I'm trying to make sure that the lighting is good too. 1 second. Hopefully it's okay. If anything's off, please let me know. Okay. Yeah, there's a huge window. Whoops, there's a huge window right in front of me, so it gives off insane light. Jordan Hawk here. Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm doing really good. How about you? Dus jij spreekt Nederlands. Ja. Ik weet een klein beetje, maar niet te veel, maar soon. Soon I will be able to speak it more fluently, but nu ik weet alleen een klein beetje. Lily Milburn, hi. Hi! I just wanted to focus this live stream. So I'll do like more of a Q&A at the end and everything, but I just wanted to talk a bit about whether I stutter when I speak Dutch. And I am going to say, first of all, that this time from when I moved from the US to the Netherlands, it was very stressful. And I will say that the month of February, March, April, it was a little bit stressful. So my stuttering, well, no, wait, those months it was actually not that stressful. And then from a few weeks before I came here, it got really stressful. So I feel like my stuttering has gotten worse because my stuttering does get worse when I do get more stressed. I am good, thanks. I just had my breakfast, even though it's in the afternoon in the UK. Okay, yeah, it's in the afternoon here too, actually. It's 2:31 or 14:31. Lily Milburn, I saw your Snapchat on your story and waited. Awesome. Yeah, no, it's been extremely crazy. Moving overseas is a huge process, I'm not gonna lie, especially when you have to ship a rabbit over and a cat. So when I took my rabbit to the veterinarian, it was very funny because they said it was the first time they had seen a rabbit being flown overseas, but I just could not leave without my bunny. So, oh well. Okay. So let's see here. I'm just making sure. I haven't done this in a while, actually. I didn't think that the Wi-Fi in this apartment was going to be good enough yet, but it's actually fine. You're an hour ahead of the UK. It's 13:31. Okay, yeah, so 13:31. Yeah, that makes sense. You speak way better than in videos before. What do you do to help yourself? So I think one of the reasons why I'm more fluent now, honestly, is just because I realized with my stuttering that a lot of it is in my jaw. Like I get very tense, and I began realizing that the past few months that I would just be so tense. I would just be holding, like it's kind of hard to explain, but I would just make my tongue and my jaw very tense, and I just tried to remain as least stressed as I possibly could, and I found out that that was something that helped me. And it was just more how I was holding my face. But the thing is, like, if I go out, if I'm feeling insecure or if I'm not feeling confident, I will stutter more. So that is one thing, is when I do some of these videos, I don't stutter as much. Like when I make videos specifically on stuttering, I tend to stutter more than if I make a vlog or if I make a different type of a video. It's interesting. Yeah, same. My jaw would always hurt a lot if I was stammering a lot during the day. Yeah, like Jordan, I get exactly what you mean because I just realized how much I hold in my mouth and jaw area, and it's like when I would just stop talking and when I wouldn't stutter as much, my jaw would just feel so much more relaxed, and just felt so much better. You know, I try to just almost like when you talk like that, like when you just like let your tongue loose in your mouth, like it feels better, you know. Jan for Christmas. So how good is your Dutch? Ik weet een beetje Nederlands, maar niet te veel. But with my family here, I will be able to learn more faster. So the thing is I understand Dutch actually very well. So like if you were to write in Dutch, I would understand mostly what you're saying, but I don't know. It's harder for me to respond still, but I'll become more fluent soon. So it's just funny because when I'm walking around, I know what everyone's saying, but I just can't respond in as good Dutch yet. So it's a beetje jammer, maar it's goed, you know, new. Okay. But yeah, no, I just really realized that I was just really I just really realized how a lot of my stuttering is especially confidence related. So I stress confidence related, stress related, and how I held like how I hold my jaw and my mouth and even my face. You know, like I'll tense up my face, I'll tense up my jaw, that type of thing. So I'm just trying just to not be as stressed, and I really got rid of things that were stressing me out, you know, whatever it was. I just really got rid of things that didn't make me feel good. And that seemed to help me. So yeah, I'm just gonna be talking about this, like, you know, how my stuttering has been so far speaking Dutch. But if you guys have any other questions, then just leave it in the chat below. It's funny because like when I look at, sorry, I didn't keep with you from the start. What do you do for a living in the Netherlands? What kind of job and how is it affecting your speech? Okay, so right now I am actually going to school full time, and I'm going to be looking for a job once I move into my apartment. So I'm actually going to be waiting then. I'll probably be doing some type of administration job. So we'll see. But once I do get my job, I will make a video about that and how that's all going and everything, because I know that's like one of the things I'm really nervous about is getting a job, because I'm just nervous I'll stutter a lot, you know, and everything. So just the whole application process with getting a job really does stress me out, because even if I'm like more fluent right now, it makes me very nervous and stressed, and I tend to stutter more. So like even if I'm quite fluent right now, if I'm applying for a job, I'll stutter so badly. So once that time comes, though, I will let you all know. Do you play video games? I don't know. But yes, I honestly will say that I am quite nervous about it. So for me, it's also not caring what other people think about my stammer. I'm working on it though. Yeah, like that is something so big too. What Jordan said is when you stop worrying about what others think about your stuttering, it really makes a huge difference. And especially since I do live in a different country now, honestly, I'm not as afraid to stutter, because I feel like with my American accent, they almost kind of expect me to sound different. So I don't really mind stuttering that much. I just feel like they may have a harder time understanding me, but I will say that the Dutch do know English extremely well, like very, very well. So that's really nice. But then again, when I try to speak Dutch to them, they speak English back to me because they hear my American accent. So it's kind of difficult sometimes to learn Dutch, because they hear my accent, and they really like speaking English, or they respond to me in English, but I'm trying to learn Dutch. So it's very funny. But yeah, I mean, working on not caring what others think of your stuttering is probably one of the biggest things, you know, like I'm always constantly working on it, constantly working on that. It's a constant thing, honestly. It's not really something that you really stop worrying about, to be honest, you know. It's just it's something it's a constant thing that you have to think about, and it can be very very hard, you know, especially depending on different situations. Like I was going through some very stressful times with the move and everything, so I was starting to stutter a lot more. But it's okay. I just stutter with a smile. Just want to say, or Anya Dick. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Just want to say you're true inspiration. Thank you for all your videos. It just helps knowing that we're not alone. I thought to make videos too about stuttering and everything what's linked to that, but I'm not sure and brave right now. I'm serious. If you want to make videos on stuttering or whatever you want to, go for it. Like I honestly love YouTube, and what I love about it is it just you can bring everyone together who's kind of like you. Like for me stuttering, I probably only knew like 3 guys growing up, and I wasn't friends with them, but I knew 3 guys who did stutter, and that was it though. I just knew them for a very short brief time in my life. So it's nice we can go on YouTube and talk about these things. But go seriously, if you want to make videos, go for it on whatever you want to. YouTube is awesome. Your boy Pat. Hi, what's up? Morning, Minka. How is your day? My day is going very well. I went grocery shopping this morning, and I did yoga. And now I'm just doing a live stream with all of you friends. How was your day? Armani P, were you scared making that huge move to a foreign country and you have a stammer? Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I was nervous, but not really. See, I do have I do have family here. The one thing I'm mostly worried about is getting a job. So that's the one thing. The one thing I love about the Dutch too is they're very easygoing. Like from what I've seen here so far, they're really laid back, and it's really awesome. Like they're not all they're just really easygoing, and it's nice. But yes, like the whole getting a job part, I'm really nervous about. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is a huge move, but I wanted to make this move though because I thought it would be a good challenge for me as well. You know, like to move to a foreign country, it's a big deal. So, but it was a good challenge to me, and I knew if I could accomplish something like this, it would really help me feel more confident. So, Yun, you should get Betsy to talk Dutch to you. Did you ever have problems getting her overseas? Yeah, no, I'm gonna actually start talking to Betsy in Dutch. I actually do say some Dutch words to her. But she's a real Dutch cat, though. She loves sitting on the windowsill. So the apartment I'm staying in now, it has this huge windowsill, and she'll sit on it all day, and she'll even sit on it at night. It's very funny, just staring down. But no, actually getting her overseas, I had a very easy time. It was getting my pets overseas. It was actually easy, but it was it was a huge process. Let's put it that way. Especially for my rabbit who is staying with my cousin here right now. I'm putting up a video today about stammering and mental health and how mental health issues are so common in the stuttering community, which people who don't stutter are clueless about. Yeah, that and it's I say it over and over again. Like it's a huge issue where if you don't stutter, there's so much mental issues that occur with stuttering as well. Depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. Like just all that type of thing. Alex Losco. Hi Minka, how are you? What's the weather in the Netherlands? Hi. So right now it's actually really nice outside. It's mostly cloudy. just a very slight breeze, but it's, I'd say, I haven't looked what it is actually. I think it's in the lower 60s, I believe. And then they also do Celsius here, so I have to check what it is actually. But I think it's uh, maybe like 18 Celsius. I'm still getting used to translating Celsius to Fahrenheit, but it's actually very nice weather here. Your boy Pat. I just woke up. I've been thinking about doing live stream, but don't know how to start. Um, Live stream is really awesome. I honestly love live streaming. They have live streaming on your phone now. So if you don't know how to do it on your laptop, then live stream on your phone. So right now I'm on my Mac and I'm using OBS software, and it's pretty easy to install, but you can live stream on your phone now. YouTube actually just released mobile live streaming, so that probably would be much easier. But yeah, live streaming is awesome. Hey, greetings again from Germany. Can you say something in Dutch for us? Okay. Yeah, I'll say something in Dutch. Well, first of all, I want to say that I am learning German right now in college, so uh, Guten Morgen. But it's actually afternoon, so it's not good morning. Okay. Yeah, I'll say something in Dutch. So, vandaag het is heel mooi weer. Mijn poes bent heel blij dat zij is in Nederland. Zij is heel lief. Ik hou van haar heel veel, maar ik ben een beetje bang dat zij is een beetje bang, omdat zij is in een heel nieuwe plaats. Okay, so that was just a small thing I said in Dutch. I said, the weather is really nice here, and my cat is, and I kind of forgot what I said. Hold on. So I said the weather is very nice, and my cat is doing very well. I love my cat, but I am a little bit scared that she is scared because she is in a different place. On Friday, oh, how old is Betsy? Betsy is 5.5 years old. And you know what? I'm just gonna take you so you can go see her. Hold on. Okay. So she's sleeping right now. Zij slaapt. Meine lieve poes slaapt heel lekker. My kitty is sleeping. Zij is a heel mooie poes. It means she's a very pretty cat. Ik hou van haar heel veel. That means I love her very much. Zij is my lieve meisje. That means she is my sweet girl. Okay, on Friday we had to read out loud in front of the class. It was really worse and I struggled a lot. Do you have tips for more self-confidence in such situations? Okay, so I'll be honest with you. When I was in school, that was one of my when I was in high school, that was one of my worst fears, was reading out loud. The best thing I can say to that is just try really hard just to not care what anyone thinks. I mean, when I was in high school reading out loud, I didn't know. I was just like terrified. I would start sweating. I was just completely just terrified to read out loud. But if I was doing that now, I would just try to read as confidently as I could. And if I would start stuttering really bad, then I would just say I kind of do stutter a bit. That's honestly what I would say. So I hope that helped. I haven't had a situation though where I stuttered really badly from reading out loud, because I didn't have to do that in college, and I'm going to college online right now. Let's see. Have you had any trouble with people making fun of your stutter? If so, how do you deal with it? To be honest, I haven't really had too much of that experience where someone was making fun of my stuttering. I will say though that if it's someone I love, like my husband, like my husband will joke around with it, but I think it's very funny. So I actually like it when he'll try to make me feel better and stuff. But I haven't really had too many bad experiences with my stuttering being made fun of. But when I was in ninth grade, I remember kids would laugh at me. So like, and I actually had teachers that would laugh at me too. And how I dealt with it at the time, I would just like start tearing up and like hold and crying and everything. I would just get really sad. But how I would deal with that honestly is if they are making fun of you, I would try and honestly like tell them it's not funny, please don't. Or I would stop hanging out with them. You know, if it's someone in your family, I would tell them like, please do not make fun of me. I don't find that funny. Or if you don't mind, you can laugh along with it. You know, or just stop hanging out with them. So you can do one of those three things. Stop hanging out with them, tell them how much it bothers you, or you can laugh along with them. So it just depends honestly who it is. You have inspired a lot of people, believe it or not. Keep up the positivity and always saying to not care what others think, and that's a big struggle I'm going through, so thank you. Armani, that makes me really happy because, you know, like whenever I hear messages like that I've inspired, like that really makes me, I can't believe it honestly, because if you met me in person, I'm very shy, like I'm a very shy person, so that makes me really happy. So yeah, thank you very, very much. Okay, you can say guten Mittag for good afternoon. Guten Mittag. Ich heiß. Yeah, I have a quiz in my German class that I'm going to be doing after this live stream. But I actually love learning German, so. Oh, it's dark. Sorry about the bad lighting, guys. It's horrible lighting. Okay. Sorry about the bad lighting. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna see how it is on my couch. It's like really bad. But yeah, so far, like when I stutter, when I talk to the Dutch, it's really funny because they just think I'm having trouble talking in Dutch because of my American accent. So I mean, I don't really know if they think like, oh, she stutters, or think like, you know, she's just having trouble speaking Dutch. Okay, I'm gonna sit back in my spot because the lighting's way better. Sorry guys, I don't mean to move so much on you. Okay. Guten Mittag. If you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up. That would be great. And if you're watching this video on the replay, don't forget to hit subscribe because I make vlogs and stuttering videos. So that's what this channel is all about, is just vlogs and stuttering support videos. So yeah. Let's see. Will you at some point in the future get political in your videos? I'm not sure everybody in Holland wants to talk. I'm sure everyone in Holland wants to talk to you about Trump. Yeah. Honestly, I don't like to talk about politics, so I'm probably not going to talk about that. Sorry. I just, things about like religion and politics, I don't like to talk in my videos because they're too controversial. So, Namit Oza, hey, what's up? I'm sorry if I did mistakes, but can you tell me why you're not replying on Facebook? Oh no, I've been going on Facebook, but even though if it says I'm online, I'm not always on my messenger thing. So on the messenger part, I'm not always on there. So even if I'm on like Facebook or even on my phone, I have it automatically logged in. So I will check it. I will check my messenger because I haven't been on that part in a few days, or I guess like a week, so I will check it. Okay. I'm gonna try and find like a good place to sit here, because, okay, hopefully, maybe this is okay. This lighting is so bright, it's insane. It's like really bright. Okay. Make your next video upon showing people how to deal with stress or anger or depression when feeling down about stuttering, and like what's the most healthy way to deal. Okay, yeah, that would be fine. I actually do have some videos on stuttering and depression. If you go and look at my videos, then I did make a video about stuttering and depression, so you may see that. But I'll make a video on dealing with stuttering and being angry. I think that's a really good topic. Do you think the general public are becoming more tolerant to stuttering? Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like even when I was in the Marine Corps, and just like my life right now, I will say everyone I've come in contact with has been really nice about my stuttering. I honestly can't say I've had a bad experience with it recently. I mean, honestly, the past few years, everyone's been really nice. So I haven't really, no, I can honestly say that I haven't really felt like it's considered like, oh my gosh, I do think, I mean, it depends on the person or possibly where you're from or the culture you're from. Like I've heard certain cultures, I've gotten messages from some of you saying like that your culture doesn't like is not, they really do consider like stuttering an issue, which I think is very sad. Like, you know, in America, and I know here too, they honestly don't really care. Like no one cares if you do stutter or not. But I think the world though is becoming more aware and more open to stuttering and these types of things, which I think is great. Namid Oza, oh then fine, you are so sweet and kind person. That's why I really liked your videos and yourself too. Awesome! You are very, very nice. So yes. Would you consider going to some kind of therapy in Holland? I hope this is not a rude question. Hey, I'm Dutch. No, honestly, no. I don't, like, I don't, no. I've been to speech therapy before, and I didn't really like it, and speech therapy does not really help everyone, and I just didn't really like how it made me feel. So I'm probably not gonna, I'm not gonna go to speech therapy here. To be honest, I don't really mind stuttering that much. I'm kind of at the point in my life where I'm just like, whatever, I stutter type of thing. And like, I mean, sometimes I don't even stutter at all. So I don't really, I just don't really feel the need, honestly. So no. And also I was raised, my whole dad's family is Dutch. So I was raised with a lot of Dutch and a lot of Dutch speaking. Cricket World HD, hi. Hey, what's up? Get Face Hall. Minka is Polish and Minka is Polish and Frederika is German. Do you know anything about your family tree, ethnic or origins? Um, Minka, I don't know if it's, yeah, I mean, I guess it can be multiple things because like my parents told me that the name Minka is actually very Dutch, but I've heard it can be Russian too. But Polish is actually new. I didn't know that it was Polish. Frederika is German. I think it is, yeah. Yes, my family tree and origins is I am 50% Dutch. So my dad is 100% Dutch, and then my mom is Russian, more Ukrainian American. So she's American, but she has Ukrainian Russian heritage, and she even has some Romanian and Turkish blood too. So yeah, I'm kind of a mix, but I'm mostly Dutch. So I'm 50% Dutch, and then the other half is like Russian American. I'm Lauren Michelle. I'm 13 years old and I stutter really bad. My friends had never made fun of me, but I had a teacher who meant to embarrass me in front of the class. But you inspired me, and I'm trying to reduce it. Um, yeah, honestly, I think it's so sad how teachers can be the ones that can make it worse. Like when I was in high school, when I was in high school, I had some bad experiences. It was many times it was my teachers who were the ones that would laugh at me and like that kind of thing. So I think it's terrible. I mean, I had one when I was in ninth grade in high school in the US. I had one teacher who she just thought I was still trying to adjust to because I had just transferred schools, and she thought I was stuttering just because I was trying to adjust to the school. Like she couldn't figure out what I was doing. Like she didn't even know what stuttering was. It was like the weirdest thing. But yeah, so I mean, I had a few that would actually laugh at me. So I'm really sorry about that. And just try and get through it and just know you'll be done with school. But it's nice so that you have friends that, like don't make fun of you and that kind of stuff. Besides friends and family, what do you miss most from the USA? I don't miss anything from the USA. Actually, everything I love is right here. I love Holland so much, and there's not one thing I miss. So I sold my cars. I'm so happy about that. It was one of the best things I ever did. So there's literally nothing there. Oh, okay. Well, I will say it's not. I don't miss it, but I do like how they have mountains there. But it's not something that I can do without. So yeah, but I miss my family very much. Namid Oza, can you tell me if I get blocked on some words, so what type of therapy I can use to speak out a little bit easier? Because I feel so awkward and shy, so please say something. I mean, there's all types of therapy. You'd have to go to a speech therapist, you know, because I mean, I don't know specific therapy techniques. I just know one, like where you breathe in and you breathe in and you hold your breath and then you breathe out and talk like, hello, my name is Minka, and you talk on the flow of breath. Minka, if you like challenge, then I challenge you that you speak some Hindi words. Can you do that? Yeah, I mean, I can. I don't know any by heart, but I can learn some. Lauren Michelle, I read once that talking slowly reduced stuttering. I tried it and it really worked good. And it worked really good. It's kind of boring to the listener, but it helps a lot. Let's see. I read once talking slowly. Yeah, I mean, talking slowly, I think it depends on the person who stutters. Because for me, it is true. Like when I do talk slowly, it honestly does help me. But I have heard from some of you who do stutter that if you talk slowly, that you still do stutter. So I think it just kind of depends on the person, but it honestly does help me too. So I know exactly what you mean. And if that's how it works for you, then keep doing it too. Do you have a bicycle? Not yet. I'm actually going to be moving. I was going to be moving to my new apartment this week, but I'm actually going to be moving the week afterwards. But yes, I'm going to be getting a bicycle for sure. Cannot wait for that. I am an introvert. I am the same. I am a very introverted, shy person, but I love making YouTube videos, which is weird. I'm not shy on YouTube, but in person, I am a huge introvert, like big time. Okay. But I'll let you know though, like once I start learning more fluent Dutch and everything, like once I'm actually 100% fluent in Dutch, then I will let you know how much I stutter, if I do stutter. I'll let you know about jobs, how all that goes and everything, what kind of job I get, and so and so. Yeah, so here it is. Say namaskar. Namaskar viewers. Mi Minka apka mir blog mi svagat kurtihu mi atak yati hu bolti time. Say this. That actually sounds really cool. So Namit Oza, he just asked me to read some words in Hindi. So Namaskar mi Minka apka here blog svagat kurtihu. So then why learning German? Will that help you find a job? So no, I'm actually right now, I'm in school. So when I get a job, I'm going to be working probably just part-time. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be working full-time or part-time yet because I'm in school full-time still. And I'm getting a double bachelor's degree in world history and religious studies. But I'm learning German because it's a requirement from the university that I'm going to learn a foreign language. So I may be doing some type of work in that. I'm not really sure yet. Like I'm honestly not type of sure what kind of work yet. But one thing I'm also really into makeup artistry as well. I think it's very fun playing around with different makeup and looks. I just think it's fun. Like I kind of think of the face as a canvas. So I may be going to makeup artistry school at the end of the year and then becoming a makeup artist. So I'm not really sure yet what I want to do. It's kind of up in the air, honestly. But I'm going to school for world history and religious studies. I just think those topics are fascinating, and I also love studying different cultures and different languages as well. Lovely kid Japan. What about Japanese? Kanbanwa. I think Japanese would be really cool to learn. I think that would be a really cool language to learn, honestly. Kanbanwa. Dean Gillard. Hey! Hey Minka, hope you're doing good. I like your new videos. Keep up the great work. Very inspirational. Awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to do more vlogs and stuff because especially since I live in the Netherlands now, I think it'd be so cool to show you guys. And I do plan on traveling more too. So I want to vlog and do lots of vlogs. And I love vlogging. I just love it. Did you go to the hospital to check for stuttering? No, that was one thing I'm glad my parents never did because my parents never did get me checked for stuttering because if you say, because I would not have been, probably not have been able to join the military if my parents had got me checked in school because those things stay on your record for life. And I'm really glad that my parents never got me checked because that's how you make it more of a big deal at times. So no, honestly no. And my stuttering goes back and forth, you know, sometimes I'm very fluent, sometimes I can hardly talk type of thing. And it just depends on the words too, to be honest. Okay, don't worry, I tell you the meaning. I written that, hi, I am Minka and I welcome all on my blog, and I get stuck on words. That's what I said. That's very cool. Namit. Lovely kid Japan. That means good evening. Your Japanese pronunciation is great. Thank you so much. Yun, have you visited other European countries? Yes, actually. Well, first of all, my parents moved back and forth from here. Well, my father was, you know, my father's Dutch, and my parents moved back and forth from Holland like 3 times, and I actually lived here when I was very young. And I've been to France, Germany, Belgium, and then here, of course, the Netherlands. So I've been there, Germany, France, Belgium, but I honestly plan to visit every single European country if I can. So that's what I want to do in my future, for sure. But first, right now, my goal is to, you know, explore the different towns and cities in the Netherlands. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the near future. Swilly, have you ever been to Africa? No, I have actually not. I've never been to Africa. What's your occupation? So my occupation right now is I am in school and I am kind of in the process of I'm going to be getting a job because I just moved overseas. So that's pretty much it right now is I'm a student and I'm going to be looking for a job. But I used to be in the US military. So that was my occupation. Oh, Minka, where is your sweet cat? I'm really missing her. She is so adorable. Can you show her if possible? Yeah, I showed her earlier in this live stream, but I can show her again because you can't see too much of Betsy. Hi, Betsy. She's sleeping. Hi, beautiful. Your friends want to see you. So yeah, there she is. Have you been watching Dutch TV? I actually haven't been watching Dutch TV. What I have been doing is when I was in the US and what I do now is I actually watch Dutch YouTube channels. So I love watching Dutch YouTube channels, and there is a channel actually that I do like, and there are these two guys, and I believe and they're both Dutch, and they both live in Groningen, and they also make stuttering videos. They're called the Broca Brothers, so it's actually really cool. And I actually did a Skype. Okay, we'll block you. Okay. And I actually did a Skype interview with them. So, but I haven't yet been watching Dutch TV though, more Dutch videos. Frosty Bra, you're so pretty. Thank you. That's very nice. So if you guys have any other questions, I'll be on here for about 15 more minutes, and then I'm going to go have lunch. Dean have, hello. Hi, how are you? Oh, if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up button. Okay, block. I love blocking people who are mean. It's so fun. It's like whenever someone says something like mean, I'm always like, I feel bad for your life, man, you know? Oh, you're so sweet. You know what, Minka? You're that quality I really like. You complete people's wishes. Be like this always. You're really nice. Thank you so much. I try, like I try to make my YouTube channel a happy place. So that's my goal is like for everyone to come to my channel and just like, and then it makes them feel good. So that's the goal for my channel. Sometimes I think I wish I were dumb. No, don't. There's no reason to wish you are dumb. There's no reason to at all. En vraag in het Nederlands. De bakker is zeker heel gelukkig als je binnenkomt. Oh my gosh, yes. Ik weet wat je... Oh yeah. That is one thing is the eten here is heel lekker. Oh my gosh. The food here is so good. I just love it. As you saw in my vlog, I have been having so much fun getting food from the bucker. Oh. Good, USA? Yeah, I actually just moved from the USA to the Netherlands. Yes. But I did live in the USA. Love your videos, Minka. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I'm really glad that you guys like my videos. If there's any other type of videos too that you guys want to see, then just let me know as well. Congrats. Thank you, Dean. You're a nice person. Oh, thank you very much. I try. I just realize I just realize I just try to be nice to people, especially as I've gotten older, you know. I just realize that like whenever someone's mean, I always think that there's something, you know, that could be going on in their life, or something that, you know, something that happened in their life that just makes them sad. So I just really try to be nice to everyone as best as I can, you know. Zijn de buren aardig voor jij? Yes, actually. My neighbor downstairs, he's really nice. So he was very helpful, and he actually lives not Nastma next door. And he was offering to help me with anything if I needed help with anything. That is one thing, is the Dutch are very helpful. It's really nice. Minka, tell me, what do you do for having fun, or what do you do any free time? So right now on my free time, since I've been here, I've been trying to find, I did all of the registering stuff. I got a Dutch cell phone number. I got a Dutch cell phone number, and I did all the registering stuff, and I found an apartment, and now I started my classes for college. So I've just been working on that, and that's honestly it. And I've been talking to my family a lot as well, so that's been really nice. And then just kind of going shopping around here, just exploring this town. So that's pretty much what I've been doing for fun. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go now. My internet is starting to act a little bit sketchy. I don't know if it's clear on the other side for you, but oh, okay. What do you do for a living? Okay, so I was in the military, so I actually was doing that. I was in the U.S. Marine Corps, so I did that for a few years, and now I am going to school, and I am using my military benefits right now to go to school. So I'm getting my education for that, and so I'm a student right now, and I'm going to be getting a job here. And when I was in the military, I did administration. So I probably will be doing that type of work, possibly. But right now, I am in school full time, and yeah, I'm going to be looking for work here. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a really good day. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you.